Right, well this doesn't look like the fucking colour's changing, mate. Oh, it is. Just the tiniest bit. Well, this looks horrifying. Why would subtitles be off? Okay. Well, I'm giving Five Nights at Freddy's an attempt.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience. We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies, that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Rest your eyes when you read these terms and conditions.
You acknowledge that Fazbear
yep, didn't get to read
Entertainment
that.
is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats. Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is the first one, no.
I assume so. I have played 0 of them so far.
Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
I was just going to look at the pictures and then start with number 1, because obviously number 1 will be number 1. What are these things? There's other stuff. Oh, why is it in VR though? What's that? Not baseball, basketball.
This is in VR.
I don't have VR, but it feels like it's in VR. I don't know if that's just the interface to get into the game. We're going to try FNAF 1. Push buttons. Okay. Survive until 6 AM. Oh, is there just one button to play it? Okay. I guess I think this was a phone game or a tablet game or something to start with, maybe? Oh god, this is awful. Oh, that controls like crap. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, from the 1 franc set circa 1993.
Alright, so a year after I was born.
This is the phone. My name is Ralph.
Okie dokie. Uh, hmm.
Byte of 87 is FNAF 2 set.
Ah.
And not the markedly a joke from FNAF 4 Frank BCS. He didn't know very much the lore more deeply.
Oh, Markiplier joke? I don't know. Like I say, I've literally know absolutely nothing about Five Nights. Some juice? What's the point in that? Oh god, the way it controls just seems... Oh, you can't change the controls mid-game? I feel like the wobbliness is just a bit wrong. No, that's just trash. What's this? Oh, that was a cassette. Oh, the cameras are back on. Why is it so wobbly? Why is this so creepy? Oh my god, I'm like out of power already. Okay.
Crying child death on the Byte of Fredbear, he said, is that the Byte of 87. But then no.it was the Byte of 83.
So how do I... Can I move myself? Oh! Didn't like that. I got jump scared. I was just trying to figure out how the game worked. First fact, kids have pizza.
And that's Chica.
Don't like that. I don't know how to change the way it's controlled.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub.
Oh?
Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely
Which her ghost child name is Susie.
purpose. So, have fun.
Ah. Chica Susie. Why is it... Why does it have to be trying to be VR? This definitely isn't the VR version, it just has VR. So what does that achieve, though? So what's... Is there any point in this area? Right, I want to change the...
There are 5 of animatronics in FNAF 1.
I'm trying to figure out how to... Oh, what's that? Why does it control like crap? Oh? What was that? Oh? Is that a different version of the same thing?
Just look around.
It's gone a bit wrong. L2. Oh, that's how you activate whatever that is. Is there any different prizes in Spooky Doopy mode? Nope. I want to throw it in there. Yay, it's in the trash, but I was kind of hoping for a hoop. Okay.
BCS protagonist of Help Wanted here is Vanessa.
Okay. Video game, I don't understand. Why does it control so damn badly? Meat bites. That's not suspicious at all. What's showtime? I got a cassette tape or something. That was meant to take me somewhere. There we go. Aha! Yeah, that's what I was trying to click on, but I got confused. Curse of Fredbear. Should I be worried? Oh! Afraid of the dark? Spooky mansion. Danger, keep out. What does that do? Oh, that sends us back to the main menu. Okay, that wasn't the plan.
BCS here in Help Wanted click track make an appearance.
I don't know who that is. Don't know what any of this is. Right, I guess we'll try number 1 of this thing that I've unlocked. Flashlight. Right trigger. Survive until... Flushkin patch. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. So are these all made for VR? Or is it just this one and that's why it feels crap? Oh, excuse you. I couldn't even see what that was. I was trying to move and I couldn't. Where am I? How? What? What are my buttons?
A glitch bunny who comes to control Vanessa here, and then she is one of antagonist of FNAF Security Breach.
So do I have to shoot them with the light? Is that what I'm doing? Oh, I'm out of lamp. Can I move? No, I can't move. I don't understand this. What are my buttons? Do I just not have buttons? That does nothing. That does nothing. Does shining the torch on them kill them, or...? I don't understand. Do not understand. That's a bat, yes. Ah. I want to go in there.
You need to survive from midnight to 6 a.m.
But I don't understand how to play. Oh, I think these ones die when you shine the torch at them, but it's hard to tell. Huh. Okay, well that one's too hard. I guess I'll try the other one, see if that's any better. Now, I don't know whether or not they're going to be increasing difficulty. Maybe. Let's find out. See, that makes sense. I know what a gun is. Get the high score, okay. Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Welcome aboard Captain Foxy's Pirate Adventure! You can help me with this here adventure by shooting the targets with that there hand cannon. Do your best, or I'll send you to Davy Jones's locker. For your safety, keep your hands inside the ride at all times, or you'll end up like me.
Okay. I assume the targets will be obvious.
Set sail for treasure!
Is that a target? Yes. Colory buttons
That's
on,
Foxy,
okay.
which its ghost child name is Fritz.
I've seen pictures of them ever. The character design seems kind of cool. Ah, so you can only target it when they're lit up. Okay. See, this one's at least makes sense to me, who's never played a FNAF before. It's just an on-rails shooter. This is very clearly a spin-off, it seems. Is yellow the best score? I think it did tell me at the start what the colours do, but I'm gonna give an attempt on each one, I guess. Oh god. No, he's getting all dizzy. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So that's Chica and Foxy.
Ghost pirates!
Ghost pirates, did he just say? Oh, my crosshairs are too small. Far too small.
The real treasure was friendship all along. Happy birthday!
This is desperately lacking sound mixing. Oh, how bad am I then? Oh, just jump scare for the sake of it. I suppose he said you'll end up like me.
Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So, have fun.
I can move! Hooray! Move? Turn separate. Find a key and escape. What's that? Oh, that's ready to go. Okay. It's very slow. What does that do? What do my buttons do? Oh, fuck.
Are many versions
Is
of
that
them.
Blink?
Toys versions, wizards, phantoms, nightmares, fun times, etc.
Oh, that's cool. It's gonna kill me, but at least it looks cool. Oh, you can hide in that. That's what that is. Bird.
I'm lucky that I have the official encyclopedia of FNAF characters.
Ah. It seems like there's a lot of lore behind them, but so far it just seems like a really, really cheap jump scare game. But that's... Aha, key! So... Oh shit, but how do I get back to where I was? That's also a key, though. Yeah, footsteps. Is that Freddy Fazbear behind me? Oh dear. Well, that's been given a thorough attempt. Ah, it's another movement one. Across the room, okay. Okay, so what was I meant to do there? Go in the door, maybe? Oh. Oh. The double layer of scary face. So, he's in front and the other guy's to the left. How am I meant to go anywhere? Maybe I'm meant to turn around and just go, fuck this, I'm going home. Nope. Not an option. Ooh. So do I just wait? Is that how it works? I hope and get past them before they open again. Then he finds me. Huh. So we're not going to bother with that one then. Grab and release. Build a mangle. X. Okay, that's all I've got to do. Well.
Welcome to the Fazbear Entertainment Fulfillment Center. Today, we are assembling animatronic performers. Each animatronic unit will bring joy to the children at one of our many Freddy Fazbear locations. Just place the necessary components in the assembly chute conveniently located at the front of your workstation. Each work order is unique, so gather only the components as shown on the quad monitor array. Use the high voltage shock buttons to gently remove any unwanted critters that stumble onto the assembly line.
Gently remove them.
Now, let's get to work.
Okay. Is that correct? Even arm, a hand, that twisty thing. Oh, excuse you. Yep. Leggy. That looks like a leggy. Is that a leg or an arm? I can't tell.
Well done. Let's see how you did. Oh no, it looks like there aren't enough components. Perhaps the instructions were not clear. Perhaps you should seek employment elsewhere.
Oh, that's... No. I'll see what kind of game that is, and it's not the kind of game I find entertaining anyway. So, we'll not do that one again.
That's Mangle.
Didn't exactly get a proper good look at her, it just looked like a girl, fox or wolf or something. Look through the windows to see who will answer the door. Select mask. Oh? Are they friends with certain ones and enemies with others? What the fuck?
His gender is yes. It hits gender properly.
Okay.
I mean we.
I don't understand. I'm wearing a mask. Ooh. So, do you like this costume? How does this work? Hello? I don't understand how that one's meant to work. Grab and release. Okay.
Are there any instructions?
If there is,
Welcome back
they've
to
not given me
Research
them.
and Development. Today, we are using science to pervert the mysteries of life and reanimate the inanimate. To begin, it is customary for the creator to give a melodramatic speech. Go on, I'll wait.
Yeah,
All
there's not
done?
been any
Good
instructions in
job.
this at all so
Now
far.
let's wake our little experiment with a controlled shock. Turn the crank to lower the platform, then throw the switch.
You've seen as much as I have. Okay, which switch? That switch? We're just torturing Freddy, what the hell? It's not creepy at all.
Throw the switch.
What switch? Is that a switch?
Throw the switch.
I think you
trying.
need to repair them.
I
Throw the switch.
think the problem is, as I've never played this before, the game's not giving me any instructions, so I don't know.
Throw the switch. Throw the switch.
I'm trying, game, I don't understand. Ah, there's the switch.
Throw the switch.
Ooh.
It's alive, but lacking the necessary control module, namely the brain. So let's calibrate one. Use the laboratory tools to adjust the brain's vital characteristics.
What?
Use the blueprints as a guide for matching the correct colors, size, and neurofeedback loop. When you are satisfied, carefully place the brain in the creature's animatronic head cavity.
Okay. Obviously that's wrong, because I hadn't painted it. I guess we're learning what I think I already suspected, which is the way that Five Nights at Freddy's works doesn't appeal to me. Use the light to scare the animatronics, okay. Just push buttons, okay. I just turned the power off by accident, that wasn't the plan. That was odd. Oh, that's not worrying at all. I think I managed to do that wrong before even starting. I wanted to just listen to what the phone had to say. Oh, it's a flashbang. How very odd. Oh, I'm out of power. Oh. God, this controls dreadfully. How do people play these? Okay, but... So that frightened him. Where's the time?
Our engineers don't really have an explanation for this. The working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode.
Oh, one of them
So
went
when it
missing, I
gets
think.
quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even
FNRF 1st of March 05, is Michael Afton / Mike Schmidt protagonist?
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What the fuck was that? It's like a mime. Balloon boy?
That was the puppet.
Hello? Hello?
Is that a new one then?
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here
So
to
where's
help
the
you get
music
started down
box?
this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have
Ghost Kid is Charlotte Emily.
location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal
can't
database
move,
so they
it's
can
just
detect a
madness.
predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first
Yeah, I think the toys are made by Henry Emily.
conditions, we switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I think in FNAF 1 it's phone guy death, caused by Golden Freddy.
Oh, don't know. Does that keep them away? Freddy's just chilling over there. Oh. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here, nothing to see here.
You need to do that.
So I need to keep the music on. Don't know if I need to be worried about that
Only
music.
Foxy can't fool himself of the night guard's Freddy mask.
Oh, I did it! So, I need to worry about Foxy. Yay, I did one level! This is definitely not going to be something suspicious at all. Oh, it's a can of pop. Soda-roni. Well, I guess I'll keep trying Five Nights at Freddy's 2, since it seemed to be less unforgiving than Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Mostly in regards to the controls, the garbage in all of them, but it feels like I don't need this much precision in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Hopefully. Push buttons, wear mask, survive.
See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright light. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, that's not worrying at all. Something suspicious is happening there.
Hi.
Oh dear.
Got it. Could continue like you did in the first night.
Oh! What the fuck is that? Don't like that at all. Oh. Okay, so I think I somewhat understand the
We all
gist.
hate Balloon Boy.
Why is he so creepy? I mean, they're all creepy, but like... These other ones are cool animal things? Oh yeah, nearly ran out of music there. Well, that's just rude.
There's Toy Bonnie.
Oh? Was she different to regular Bonnie? Well, I'm going to sequentially try them as I die. Just see what it's all about, I guess, if that makes any sense. Because the lore is quite amusing. The gameplay is just so bare bones, like, it's barely even gameplay.
Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, Mangle, Puppet, Toy Bonnie.
Hang on, I'm going to have to open my thing to read your messages, and Twitch has updated itself recently and made it terrible. Come on, phone. Twitch. Where's the chat? Aha, there it is. Oh, he did just write some dots. Oh, I'm getting an echo. Right, I'll mute that. Yeah, I assumed that was it. It ran out of time.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starting...
Oh, here are the phantoms, and the only real one here is Springtrap / William Afton.
Okay.
You know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air blowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Hello?
There doesn't seem to be anything happening here. I can't read what that says. Oh! Basically nothing happened on the first night of that one, okay. What's that? Bonnie bites. Now I will tell you a story. Eat a piece of candy.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man. Hello? Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For each of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy making sure the animatronics stay
ghosts
where
in
the
here.
children
How
are
odd.
for maximum entertainment/crowd pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
One of those have jam on the lens. Oh dear. There was a scary and he's disappeared. What does that do? the ghost stuff. Oh! That does, though. Ah, I nearly survived that night. Oh well.
Are you having fun yet? That's great to hear.
Stop plush trap on the X. Right trick. Is that my only? So it's gonna try and get me, I assume. Oh, it's gone. Should I be worried? Give it 5 seconds, see if anything happens, I guess. It's just a door behind me. Where is he? Well, that one just seems absolutely pure RNG. Okay.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Well, that was a bit mean.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
Why? Because that was my right. Oh, this is going to be a fun game of Zoe doesn't know her left and right, isn't it?
Welcome back to Parts. Great job. Deposit the left eye. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the 2 buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear 2 small clicks. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
I'll remove that one first. I'm gonna get jump scared. Definitely gonna get jump scared. Well, that was rude. I did follow the instructions. Tried to. Anyway, how do I close the faceplate? Same
Welcome
way you
back
open it?
to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated.
Wrong one.
First, we must access his harmonization module. Welcome back to Great job. Deposit the left eye in the... Well done. Now, firmly deposit the right eye in the cleaning... Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on... Well done. You now have... Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again. Press the blinking button again to verify your work.
Ah, just food. So it isn't the same each time then.
Welcome back to part. Great job. Deposit the... Well done. Now, firmly grip... Deposit the right eye in the... Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press... Well done. You now have access to Bonnie... Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day. Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
What is that? Is it a bunny? The bunny figurine. I can eat that? Why would I eat that? It's because you can, I guess.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, I am giving everything a go. A fun example of following instructions is
Parts
tricky.
and service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place it in the refuse bin on your right.
It's not particles, that's whole slices of pizza, mate. What is it?
Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, carefully press the two buttons located on the sides of Chica's head. Oh no! It looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, apply the Fazbear Entertainment restaurant-grade chemi spray to Chica's exterior. Press the button under the hanging canister to activate the chemi spray.
Where is it?
You need to search and get to those glitch objects. Got it.
Where's the spray? Yeah, I think I saw another one in one of the other levels, but I missed it.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior
giant button
and
there,
place it in the
perhaps.
refuse bin on your right. Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, carefully press the 2 buttons located on the sides of Chica's head. Oh no, it looks like Chica has picked up. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Good job. Now reattach Chica's upper arm, hand, and cupcake plate.
I was trying.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior. Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside. Oh no, it looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Good job. Now reattach Chica's upper arm, hand, and cupcake plate. Well done. Oh no, it looks like Chica needs another dose of the chemi spray. Do not let the infestation spread. Be sure to give the canister button another push as needed. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate.
The cupcakes
Place
came
the
alive.
cupcake on the plate. Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary slice of pizza for a job well done.
I don't really want the pizza that's inside the robot, thank you.
Go on. Take it. Eat it. Delicious. See you next time.
Okay, that
Congrats.
one wasn't actually as hard. Ooh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
We went to great lengths to create an authentic VR experience, including using scanned photographs for reference and using original performance routines where applicable.
Okay, is that what you got to say, mate? Let's assemble the Freddy.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. It looks like one of our
eating a
guests
child.
left a personal item on our star attraction. Let's return it to the Lost and Found. Freddy's got a pretty good hold of it. Give it another firm tug. Good job. Now place the hat in the Lost and Found bin on your right.
That's just a
While
trash
we're
can.
at it, let's make sure there isn't anything else stuck inside. To access Freddy's chest cavity, grab Freddy's bow tie and well done.
Oops.
Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the Lost and Found bin. Be careful not to touch any of Freddy's sensitive wiring. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box. The music box must be removed before you can access the child's shoe. Gently grasp the music box and extract it from Freddy's chest cavity before the safety latch descends. Carefully place the music box on the work table to your left. Great job. To reset the safety latch, press the button located on Freddy's endoskeleton. Now, remove the child's shoe and place it in the Lost and Found bin.
Trying.
Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity, and we'll call it a day. Oh no! You seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box. This is not good. A replacement may be found on the work table. A slow and even crisis averted. To close Freddy's chest cavity, press the large black button.
Pretty simple, no.
Suspiciously
That
simple.
concludes your time in parts and service. Your pay will be docked accordingly.
What? Huh. Oh, Foxy. Same rules? Yeah.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton.
Oh, the plushie's adorable.
Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse.
Oh no, that wasn't the right plan.
Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle.
Oh. That's less than ideal. Did I put the wrong one in? That was his upper arm, wasn't
Welcome back
it?
to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs
Oh,
should
it's
return him.
changed. Wasn't fond of that, mate. He's got the wiggles.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite... Oh no. It looks
Needs
like
space
Foxy's
on that
proprietary
one.
servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle. Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
Red, blue, green. Nope. Green, white, blue.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of oh no. It looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee.
So I opened 2 drawers at once. Was that the problem?
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle. Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
Delivery. Blue, green, blue. But why? Was it too slow? Let's party. Found a hidden token. Ah.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle. Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
I seem not able to grab one of them. So.
We hope you're enjoying the Fazbear virtual experience. Please be aware that there may be visual artifacts left behind from the beta testing phase of development. If you see any such artifacts, we recommend that you not interact with them. We'll weed them out eventually. There's no guarantee that we'll weed them out eventually.
What was in there? Was it just the...
Keep in mind that this DLC pack is
this
nothing more
rubbish.
than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely...
No. Can't read that. What does that say? Was that play credits?
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience. We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares.
I'm alright. I am attempting the Five Nights at Freddy's game. It's got like a million different games in it, most of which I've hated. No, it's not my sort of game at all. But I'm giving it a go. I've got just 2 pages left to try. Yeah. I think it was the only one that was on PS Plus though, and I'm definitely not interested enough to pay for any of this stuff. But you may laugh at me failing epically for the price of free.
And also the second one in VR.
Ah. Yeah. You want to watch something together, gorgeous?
Could do.
I was going to say I will finish trying, since my viewer has dinner at some point. So if we pause to watch something and then go back.
Welcome to Vet Repair.
Oh, wow.
Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities. Each facility is set to a perfect 72 degrees all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect...
Oops! No, I didn't mean to skip that. Well, that's where all the lore is in the intros. I mean, I guess it did look like a fast forward button.
Repair. Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities.
I wonder what 72 is in Celsius.
72
I bet it's not a comfortable temperature.
The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect you from any critters who may have stumbled into the ducts. As a certified vent technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vent technician, you should never, under any circumstances, attempt to...
Putin. Oh dear. Well, that seemed like a great idea. Button. I am unsure why I got mangled there, though.
These games are usually all about...
Orange users. Look everywhere.
You get like a limited keep the...
Welcome to Vet Repair.
Office.
Yes.
Otherwise, some of the other ones that don't have that, you have to like shine a light on them or put like a mask on them.
Yeah, I did that. in the previous one. I got to the second level on
Basically, he'll try and sneak up on you and kill you, so if you go down that elevator, the thing that he just was at. Yeah. I was gonna say, you'd probably see him start trying to sneak up on you if you start doing other things. I don't know what gets rid of them in this game.
Well, there was a button, but the button is decidedly not present anymore. Excuse me.
Yeah, actually, you just need to...
Excuse me, what are you doing? Now there's 2 holes for scary things to go out of. Oh, I don't like that. And that one's blurry. That's a vent. That's a vent. Can't. Excuse you. Nearly got nibbled. See, that looks like it's interactable, but it ain't. Ah. Oh. They're just collectible things. Ah. No, that doesn't do nothing. Hang on 1 second, I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah. That calms the steam. But there's absolutely... the semblance of instructions is 0. But is that the gimmick? Or is it...
game for people that are fans of the series. So
people that already know how all of it works.
have a clue how it's going to play out anyway.
That one feels like there's a chance I might be able to make progress, maybe?
I mean, if all you have to do...
Welcome to Vet Repair.
Yeah. Hello, friend. Go away, friend. No. Bad animatronic monster. So I need to look and listen. So a quick look at those. That vent is also angry. No, go away. Oh. You gotta keep looking around to figure out what to do progress, but also to not get eaten. Button. Is that the one behind me? Oh! Okay, hang on 1 second. Go away. Blue, yellow. I can't see where my cursor is. Cursor's hard to keep control of. Go away. No. Did I do it? I think we did it.
A perfect 72 degrees. Good job. See you next time.
So it gets difficult at just like the...
Meanwhile, I
There's
couldn't take
levels,
more
yeah. Meanwhile, I got to get a little snack. What tasty things have you got, sir? I think I had one of those as a kid, but I don't remember having teeth.
That's pretty horrifying.
Don't like it.
I think you can throw it.
Yeet. But I guess it's a cultural thing. Well, cultural's a bit of a stretch. That I've never personally experienced, so it's something new. I can't read what that says. That says mangle. I think it says emerald or something?
Ennard.
Ennard.
I don't know. They've made so many of these games, I don't know what the names of all of them are.
Not a clue, but no, that's the second last page. You want to babysit me being a failure? Not really. Grab and release, push buttons, make repairs.
I believe in you, you can do it.
That's foolish of you.
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident.
Clearing out from sister location.
Repairs may be necessary
Okay.
to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G. We apologize for the claustrophobic accommodations of the secondary service elevator, but the comfort of the main elevator is well above your pay grade. Now, let's get to work.
Right, so there's suspicious.
Motion trigger. Breaker room.
What's that one? A proper crosshair wouldn't hurt, like.
Just look at the separate few flashlights flash.
Well done.
A little bit, yeah. That's just behind me, so. Probably. Well, theoretically, the other one must be the only other button, right?
Well done.
This one's a bit of a step down in Partlet. You can peek in sometimes. Oh, I don't like that. I was trying to figure out which one was broken. Oh, I don't like that at all. So that goes to here. So there's probably a time limit on this one. Oh, that must have been wrong. Oh, that's not what was right though. Oh! Don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
Is he closer now because you fucked the buttons up?
Probably. There's a different one there. Oh, don't like that.
Well done.
Don't like it. Possibly. Is that not the intended effect? It's like golf. The less jump scares you see, the better you're doing at the game. I assume, as you are more YouTubey than me, you've probably seen a bunch of people play this kind of crap. I don't know if this has all of them in, or if it's just got most or some of them in. It had 1, 2, 3, then a couple of other ones that had titles.
Motion trigger. Secondary service elevator ventilation shaft.
was mildly aware of their existence, and that's about as far as it's gone. I think Paris was interested in them at one point.
I don't think you have to put the gears in.
Oh, maybe. That gives me another gear. Oh, Spooky Man's over there. That doesn't work. I need sooner. Just need to check that there's nothing scary coming out. I can see that, but I can't grasp it yet. That one doesn't need to be spinning anymore. Oh. Maybe have to do the other one first? No, because I need more bits than I've got. Ugh. Okay. I see his party hat. Right, so that's not achieving anything. Guess they both need to be active. Oh. Boxes? Ah. Seemingly not. Was I just too slow?
Don't know. I don't know how his mechanic works.
You've got all the information I've got, which is not very much.
Oh, do you have to do the whole thing again?
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been...
I don't think I can be bothered to do that all again. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, dark rooms, parts and services. I couldn't do the last one because the VR hand movement didn't want to grab the item. And this is the last section that I haven't tried.
This is the one I think that you might find a bit weird.
Well, I've found them all very weird so far.
This is the one where you're like a kid in bed and you've got a flashlight, like check the doors and all this weird shit.
Oh.
I remember it seeming very strange when I'd seen someone play it. Didn't really like explain itself.
I think none of them so far have explained themselves. Teleport?
As it moved somewhere, basically, yeah.
Oh. Okay, well that's 3 buttons. I've only had 1 button so far. So, right trigger. Triangle. L2. I guess that's to stop you getting motion sickness. Well, that was just rude.
Flashlight. I don't know if it's limited in this.
I don't know. I think it's only the first one that's limited in. I feel like I teleported in a bad way. That was Freddy. I don't know. It's obnoxious, yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember this one. Maybe it wasn't this one exactly, but one that's just like it. I remember it seeming really weird as to like how you're supposed to understand what you're doing without already knowing it.
Yeah. Well, I think I can safely say I have given it a try. I can't read. What does that say? Does that say back to title or replay credits or something?
Replay title, yeah. No, all of the streamers, but YouTubers would play this back in the day, and they'd all scream for the camera whenever they got jump scared.
Yeah.
You know, the kids found it
Oh,
hilarious.
I just pressed a button. No, I've already played this one. Well, I think I have tried it. It is...
I take some bread with ketchup and tuna sauce.
What?
Make some bread.
Tuna sauce. I mean, I like ketchup. I like tuna. I like bread, but I've never had ketchup with tuna. But I do have mackerel in a spicy tomato sauce, so it's not complete madness. I think I am done for Freddy's. It doesn't appeal to me. Which I kind of knew it wouldn't, but I figured I'd finally give it an attempt. Let's see if there was anything else hidden, because there was a bunch of like DLC crap, which I tried all of those. That was literally just a shoot the targets one. That one is a maze. And that one I still don't really understand how it works. I think you gotta shine the light on the kids or something to make them go away.
At least you tried.
Yeah. I gave them all a go and I don't think I could do any of them. I tried that as well. Yeah, not my cup of tea, and apparently the big lever here just puts it on hard mode. It's like, no. It's already hard enough, thank you. I mean, I suppose once you know what to do... I assume hard mode just... That's not the button I was looking for.
Oh yeah, I remember the original one, like after you've beaten the game, you can do like a custom nice, and you can like turn the difficulty of the AI on like all of the robots like up to like 20, so they're just like hyper aggressive and they're just constantly attacking you. And I remember it took, I'm watching someone beat that, and it took them a lot of attempts because, you know, it's just ridiculous. It's not really designed to be beaten like that, but it's still technically possible if you're lucky. And it's like perfect.
Reflexes, yes.
Yeah. That's the thing, there's a lot of hidden stuff. Was like, oh, well, if you're looking at the cameras too long, this one will do something. If you're not looking at this one, it'll do something. Or if you are looking at it, it won't do something. Or if you like flash the light, it'll go, sort of thing. Like, it's just all sorts of little things.
Random stuff you've got no way of knowing. Well, that was a video game. I don't... It wasn't absolutely terrible, but it's not for me, which I already knew. And I don't understand how it got such hype. Was it literally just because a bunch of famous people went, oh, it's so scary?
Yeah, people screamed when they got jump scares.
And that made it popular, because people... Yeah. It's like the little intro-y bits where the guy talks to you on the microphone thing. They're genuinely quite interesting in like a horror story sense, but the actual game, it's clearly a tablet game. It's clearly we have a limitation of what buttons we've got. Which I guess they made something very popular and very famous with it, but yeah, it's not a dragon-friendly game. Not for me.
I'm hyped of the secret of the Mimic game set in 1979.
Never heard of that, but I assume that's another
in the
FNAF.
Fest era.
No. I gave it a try. It's not for me. I'm going to watch something with my boyfriend now. See you later, Dylan.